Very good morning, students. Our session of corporate finance. Now, as far as our last session was concerned, in our previous session, we introduced the new unit, that is, unit number 1, long term investment decision, that is also known as capital budgeting. Now, in our previous session, we discussed about the introduction and meaning of capital budgeting. I hope that was clear to everyone. So, now today we'll start with the new point, that is the characteristic of capital budgeting. So, now let's discuss the characteristic one by one. The first one is investment for long period. Yes, capital budgeting is for the longest period of time. When company want to make a huge investment and that is for the long period of time. So if they want to invest for more than a year, that is known as the longest period. So the basic characteristic of capital budgeting, that is the investment is for the longest period of time. If it is for the shortest period of time, then it is not known as capital budgeting. Existing fund of the business are invested in the long term projects. That is, the assets purchased under such capital expenditures have a long life. If we are investing our fixed assets, then the duration of the fixed assets is for the longest period of time. If you make an investment in plant, in machinery, in furniture, fixtures, in land, building, so it is more than 5 years. So the time period is for more than 5 to 7 years. So simply we can say that when we are purchasing any fixed assets, so that fixed assets is the investment for the longest period of time. So first basic characteristic is it is for the long period, not for the short period. Then after second one, sustainable investment. When we are purchasing our fixed assets, so that purchase, that investment is sustainable in the nature. So it will last for the longest period of time. So whatever decision that involved in the investment of a very big amount, so that is a sustainable in a nature, it is permanent in the nature, it is not a temporary decision. That if we want to purchase any machinery worth crores of rupees, that organization will continue with that particular costly machine for the longest period of time. It is not like that within 3 to 4 months the company is going to change the machinery. No, it is the permanent in the nature. It is not the temporary decision of the organization. Then after third one is need for proper forecasting. Yes, a proper evaluation, a proper forecasting is highly required. ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન જ્યારે લોંગ ટર્મ ડિસિઝન લે છે, જ્યારે હ્યુજ કેપિટલ એમાં ઇન્વોલ્વ હોય છે, એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ if a proper future forecasting is not done in a proper manner, then the company may suffer a heavy loss. કારણ કે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશને જો પ્રોપર મેનરમાં ડિસિઝન નહીં લીધું હોય અને એ ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટમાં if the company is not getting a proper return, then definitely the capital cost of that wrong decision is maximum to maximum. As we already know that the investments are subject to more risk and uncertainty also, because they belongs to the future. So it is required that all relevant factors that must be taken into account while making the future forecast. When we are targeting the future, when we want the maximum return in the future, then definitely a proper forecasting in the present is required. Then after, fourth characteristic is no routine decision. Yes, it is not the basic decision, it is not the routine decision that the organization is taking. It is really very important one, it is really very crucial one. A proper analysis, proper evaluation and a proper thinking is required at the time of taking any decision of the capital budgeting. So it is not the routine task, it is not the daily activity of the organization. As we already know that કંપનીને કોઈ અસેટ પરચેસ કરવી હોય તો એ કોઈ રૂટીન એક્ટિવિટી નથી કે ચલો આજે આપણને વિચાર આવ્યો that we want to purchase any land or building, then the today itself we are purchasing the same. No, it will take a time and it is not a simple decision that the organization is taking. Then after, difficult decision making. It is but obvious that capital budgeting decision is really very difficult to make. The main reason in the difficulty is the decision is belong to the future. Future is totally uncertain. So we are not in position to make the 100% analysis of our future investment decisions. Again, when the options are available to the organization for their investment decision, so again it is really very difficult to choose the option which is best for the organization. So again it is really very difficult one. So a rational decision is required from the management side. The last characteristic is planning of assets capacity. It is required to take a long-term decision because it is the requirement of the organization that is to expand themselves. So, to take any long-term decision, a firm has to plan the assets capacity properly. First and foremostly, the organization needs to think about their financial capacity in a proper manner, whether they are able to bear these kinds of heavy expenditures, and again that is for the longest period of time. So basically company needs to think about that, how they are able to get the proper return, or whether they are able to spend a huge amount for taking any kind of long-term investment decisions. So it's all about the characteristic of capital budgeting. Now let's discuss the another point, that is objectives of capital investment. There are basically 5 main objectives of capital investment. The first one, that is the replacement. Yes, the replacement is the basic nature of the organization. When they want to replace any fixed assets, at that time the capital budgeting must be there. When they want to replace the current machines, the current plant, furniture, fixtures, building, land, so at that time whatever decision is going to be taken by the organization, so that whole decision is pertaining for the organization's long-term benefit, and again it is for the longest period of time. So the basic objective of capital investment, that is the requirement of replacement of fixed assets in the organization. The second one is substitutions of machinery for labor. If organization is adopting the labor intensive concept, and if they want to shift from labor intensive to the capital intensive production, at that time again a huge investment is required, because the purchasing of machinery is not an easy task. Again it involved a huge capital in that. ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનમાં જ્યારે પ્રોડક્શનની પ્રોસેસ લેબર્સ થ્રુ થતી હોય છે, ત્યારે વેસ્ટેજના ચાન્સીસ મેક્સિમમ હોય છે. somehow they are not able to reach their production capacity. ઘણી બધી વખત એફિશિયન્સી પ્રૂવ નથી થતી. તો આ બધા લિમિટેશન્સને ઓવરકમ કરવા માટે કંપની લેબરમાંથી મશીનમાં પોતાની પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસને શિફ્ટ કરવાનો વિચાર કરે છે. સો that process, that thinking process is known as capital budgeting, or we can say that it is a long term investment decision. કારણ કે તમારી આખી પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસ હવે ચેન્જ થઈ જશે. પહેલાં લેબર થ્રુ એને મેનેજ કરવામાં આવતી હતી, હવે એને મશીનરીઝ થ્રુ મેનેજ થશે. મશીનરીઝને પરચેસ કરવી, દેટ ઇઝ ધ બિગ ટાસ્ક. ઇન્સ્ટોલેશન ચાર્જીસ, દેટ ઇઝ અગેન ધ બિગ ટાસ્ક. થર્ડ વન, મશીનરીઝને ઓપરેટ કરવા માટે નાવ યુ રિક્વાયર્ડ ધ ક્વોલિફાઈડ પર્સન્સ. જે લેબરને તમે વેજીસ પે કરતા હતા, તો હવે તમારે મશીન ઓપરેટર્સને સેલેરી પે કરવી પડશે. તો અગેન યોર કોસ્ટ વિલ ઇન્ક્રીઝ એટ ધ હાઈએસ્ટ લેવલ. એટલે જ્યારે લેબરની સબસ્ટિટ્યૂટમાં મશીનરીઝને ઇન્સ્ટોલ કરવાનું ડિસિઝન કંપની લે છે, સો દેટ ઇઝ અગેન નોન એઝ the decision of capital budgeting. Then after, third one, change in the method of production. Current production process suppose lengthy છે, નવા highly ઇક્વિપ્ડ મશીનરીઝ માર્કેટમાં અવેલેબલ છે કે જેનાથી શોર્ટ ડ્યુરેશનમાં કંપની મેક્સિમમ પ્રોડ્યુસ કરી શકે છે. તો સપોઝ કંપનીને પોતાની પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસ ચેન્જ કરવી છે. તો પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસને ચેન્જ કરવી ઇટ મીન્સ યુ આર ચેન્જિંગ યોર મશીનરીઝ. તમારા કરંટ મશીન્સને બદલે તમે હવે નવા મશીન્સને ઇન્સ્ટોલ કરો છો. સો યુ આર ચેન્જિંગ ધ પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસ. સો અગેન ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ એન ઇઝી ટાસ્ક. મશીનરીઝને રિપ્લેસ કરવા, નવા મશીનરીઝને પરચેસ કરવા. સો અગેન દેટ ઇઝ વેરી ક્રુશિયલ ટાસ્ક. The huge capital is required to change your methods of production. Then after fourth one, that is business expansion. Each and every organization, they wishes to expand themselves. કારણ કે કરંટ સિચ્યુએશનમાં એ લોકો જ્યારે બિઝનેસના ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન સ્ટેજમાં હશે ત્યારે એ લોકોનો માર્કેટ શેર પણ લિમિટેડ હશે અને કંપનીની જે વેલ્થ છે એ પણ લિમિટેડ હશે. હવે વેલ્થને મેક્સિમાઇઝ કરવા માટે દે વોન્ટ ટુ ઇન્ક્રીઝ ધેર માર્કેટ શેર્સ. માર્કેટ શેર્સ કેવી રીતે ઇન્ક્રીઝ થાય છે? then first and foremostly when they are producing maximum, when they are targeting the maximum market. so maximum production માટે again maximum મશીનરીઝની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે. તો તમે અત્યારે જ્યારે તમારી પ્રોડક્શન પ્રોસેસ એક કે બે મશીનરીથી તમે મેનેજ કરો છો તો નિયર ફ્યુચરમાં એ પોસિબલ નથી કે એક કે બે મશીનથી તમે તમારા હ્યુજ માર્કેટ શેરને કવર કરી શકો. તો આ સિચ્યુએશનમાં કંપની જ્યારે ફર્ધર મશીનરીઝને પરચેસ કરવાનું પ્રપોઝલ મૂકે છે મેનેજમેન્ટ પાસે, કંપની જ્યારે પોતાના ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટને એન્હાન્સ કરે છે કે તમારું જ્યારે અત્યારે કરંટ ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ 2 કરોડ્સનું છે, નાવ 2 કરોડ્સને બદલે ઇફ યુ વિશિશ ટુ હેવ 5 કરોડ્સ એટ ધ સેમ ટાઈમ again a huge capital is required. so આ capitalની requirement again it is a kind of capital budgeting. so business expansion is again one of the crucial tasks that the organization is taking. And the last objective is introduction of new product. ઓલરેડી આપણે ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શનમાં એને એક્સપ્લેન કરેલું જ હતું કે કંપની પોતાની જે અત્યારે કરંટ પ્રોડક્ટ લાઇન છે એને એક્સપાન્ડ કરે છે. જ્યારે નવી પ્રોડક્ટને માર્કેટમાં ઇન્ટ્રોડ્યુસ કરે છે એટ ધેટ ટાઈમ અગેન ધ ન્યૂ રો મટીરિયલ ઇઝ રિક્વાયર્ડ, the new machinery is required. The company need to make maximum advertisement of their new product. so when company wishes to introduce a new product at that time again huge capital is required, because again they want to introduce the new product in the market where the customers are not aware about your new product with the new features. so again the problem of capital investment will arise when the company wishes to introduce the new product in the market. So that's about the objectives of capital investment. I hope the objective and the characteristic of capital budgeting is clear to everyone.